Good morning and happy Saturday. I've got my juice here. I've got celery. It's mostly celery. It's like two bunches of celery with two limes and some ginger. And I had recorded some footage of that, but I deleted it because I thought it was stupid looking. So there. Okay. It doesn't taste great, but it's really good for you. Celery is a really good detox. And I ate my feelings through part of this pandemic, so trying to be a little healthier right now. Doing a little detox to start the year. All right, today we are in Psalm 5. This is I think it's the contemporary English version. All right, it says, Listen, Lord, as I pray. Pay attention when I groan. You are my King and my God. Answer my cry for help because I prayed to you. Each morning you listen to my prayer as I bring my request to you and wait for your reply. You are not the kind of God who is pleased with evil. Sinners can't stay with you. No one who boasts can stand in your presence, Lord. And you hate evil people. Ooh, that's good. You destroy every liar, and you despise violence and deceit. Because of your great mercy, I come to your house, Lord, and I am filled with wonder. As I bow down to worship at your holy temple, you do what is right, and I ask you to guide me. May your teaching clear. Oh, make your teaching clear. Sorry, I know how to read. Make your teaching clear because of your enemies. Nothing they say is true. They just want to destroy. Their words are deceitful, like a hidden pit, and their tongues are good only for telling lies. Punish them, God, and let their own plans bring their downfall. Get rid of them. They keep committing crimes and turning against you. Let all who run to you for protection always sing joyful songs. Provide shelter for those who truly love you, and let them rejoice. Our God, you bless those who live right, and you shield them with your kindness. So, I always think to myself that if ever I feel real whiny, that maybe I should read the Psalms because David did whine. And so I feel like that validates the fact that God's okay with that, and he's not put out if we're a little butthurt about some things. He's not put out at all. He wants us to talk about it to him, not to everybody else. Nobody else wants to hear all that whining. But God always wants to hear it. He always wants to hear our heart, the things that are bugging us. The thing that I like about this particular chapter is that, he's asking for his enemies to basically be smited. And let's see. Punish them, God, and let their own plans bring their downfall. I like that. I feel like there is a lot of evil in the world right now, and without going into too much detail and getting extra political or whatever, God does always have a plan about things. And when people are pushing back against what God's plan is, and they're drastically choosing to reject that plan and pushing really hard for a different kind of agenda, he won't stand for that, and we will see some justice about those things at some point. Maybe not right this minute, maybe not, for years and years, but the word says that he won't be mocked. And so, eventually there will be a consequence for pushing back and, doing things outside of what it is that he wants. So that gives me some hope. I try to just sit back and just let him move. I haven't been one of those that has been on my face begging and pleading for the things that I think should happen in in our nation or, amongst the election or whatever. It's not that I haven't prayed about it at all. Of course I have, but the thing he put in my heart was just to pray the Lord's Prayer a lot, that his will would be done. But we know that he's a God of justice. He's a God of truth. So that was the big thing that I prayed about, was that the Lord would show any bit of lies is lies, that he would, expose all those things in the dark places, that he would expose, any shadiness or whatever. But just because those things are exposed doesn't mean that we necessarily get to see the justice for that right away. But, he'll get his way. The Lord always gets his way. And vengeance is his, it's not ours. So now we just sit and we wait for him to move, and we move forward. And so I really liked this particular chapter of Psalms, because it reminds us, in verse 4 in particular, it says, "You are not the kind of God who is pleased with evil, and sinners can't stay with you." And so there may be people that are pretending to be Christ followers in order to, get Christians to be on their side of things, or maybe support their side of things or whatever. But, if they're not hanging out with the Lord, then it's gonna be evident in the way that they live their lives, and those things will come out. Those things will come out. They won't stay hidden. So that's my little bit today. So I want to encourage you that, God will get his way. He'll destroy evil. At some point, he will. We might not necessarily see it in the next 5 minutes, but, he'll get his way. He'll do his thing. He's a God of justice. He's a God of truth. So just hang in there. And, you should do some celery. If you're looking for something as a little bit of a detox, a little bit of a healthy choice there. You get more nutrients out of things when you juice them, and that's good for your body. So anyways, if you're at all interested in that, I could do a video of, how, like, my juicer and how I do things. If you wanted that, just comment down below and let me know, and I'll do something like that. Also, we're doing keto right now, so if you would like to see how I make my fat bombs or anything like that, comment below, and I will, I like to just come on and do a little bit of scripture or whatever, but I'm interested to see, or to hear what it is that you all would like to hear from me / see from me, whatever. So anyways, happy Saturday and be blessed.